On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 5 gold rings.
You own a Sega Master System, and you want some good cheap games representing the lineup of this great system to buy first. And you want them with some tenuous link to Christmas, presented one a day while you're lying on the sofa wondering how soon is too soon to re-gift. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love eBayed me 5 gold rings. Yeah, it's Sonic in it. It's gotta be. Plenty of people got this classic with their Master System, of course. Most of the Master System 2s have it built in. You, though, if you're paying attention, have a Master System 1. A quick sidebar. The Master System 2 is a lovely looking tiny machine, but the only video out it can do is an old school aerial socket. Not only does this not work on most modern TVs, it combines all the video colours and sound into one cable, helping none of them. It's authentic to the period, but it's fuzzy, it's ugly, and today we can do better. The Master System 1 isn't as conventionally pretty as the 2, but it's a machine with options. Next to the aerial socket, you'll find a big round video out, the same as that found on the Mega Drive one. Spend 5 seconds googling and you'll be able to spend less than a tenner on an RGB SCART lead, and this is supported both by much newer TVs and modern fancy HDMI converters like my OSSC. It separates video out in 2 green, red and blue feeds and looks fabulous. But this means you'll now need to buy yourself a copy of Sonic 1 on cartridge. Thankfully, if you're European, this is dirt cheap. When it released in 1991, the SMS was still sat on top of the world here, and it sold like hotcakes containing other, smaller, hotter cakes. There are endless sub-tenner copies on eBay. If you're American, then you're probably already resigned to sourcing these from Europe, but especially so here. Sonic 1 was the final official release in the US and was produced in tiny quantities by literally slapping a new barcode on a European case. If you had one and peeled this off, you just turned a super rare game into one you can practically find dumped in railway sidings over here. But I own a Mega Drive, you might think. Why do I need worse Sonic? Well, this isn't worse Sonic. The 8-bit version was released a smidge later than the 16-bit one, and it's a distinct game, produced by Yuzo Koshiro's Ancient studio. It is, to put it mildly, a sensational effort. The one similarity to the 16-bit versions is it starts with a Green Hill Zone, albeit with a customised original design. Nonetheless, you can see it's giving up very, very little to the Big Brother version. Sonic flies in a way that defies 8-bit physics. The music is perfect, being personally rearranged by Koshiro from the iconic Nakamura originals. It plays like you'd expect it to. The only concession is if you get hit and lose rings, you can't get them back. Even the Mega Drive game can trash its frame rate if you lose a lot of rings, and Ancient didn't try and make that one work. Instead they went and made their own game, reduced slightly in difficulty to account for the removal of that safety net, and once you get past Green Hill, more focused on exploring and learning the levels than the Mega Drive version. The special stages too are original, and I actually like them more than the slightly chaotic spinning pinball machines you might be used to. It's remarkable really that Sega trusted this tentpole conversion to a company that had never made a game, founded by a 22-year-old music composer who had panic-hired his sister and mother just to fill out the roster. It bloody worked though, didn't it? Whatever your feelings on the 16-bit game, this is a stone-cold must-have on the Master System. It's that simple. It's more Sonic without being more Sonic. If you enjoyed the sister Game Gear version, my job is even simpler. It's that game, but at the higher resolution the Master System supports, allowing you to see much more of the play area. And thanks to Sega for some reason insisting on continually re-releasing that Game Gear version, it's really not so easy to legally play elsewhere. Just go get it. Alternatives? Well, there's not a lot. Much like on Mega Drive, Sonic changed the game of what was possible in platformers. The only obvious suggestion I'd make is the other Sonic game had sensibly shared with the Mega Drive in the form of Sonic 2. Ancient didn't do that one, they were busy on Streets of Rage 2 at the time, and Batman Returns developers Aspect got the gig. It's harder than Sonic 1, and even more distinct from the Mega Drive game. It's also superb, but you should buy it after you finish this one. Join us tomorrow for 6 geese a laying, or at least something with broadly the same number of syllables. Take it away, Rest of
On
Tune.
the 5th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.